final. Let's jump into Breeze.
So for me here, a lot of this is going to come down to like the Hall, frankly. Like the Hall is really important for the way that DRX attacks this map, right? Mm-hmm. Like they like to take A site control and they like to get, you know, RB up into Hall. He likes to play around there. And so for King here, it's going to be a lot about varying up his utility, making sure that it's out of the reach of the shock darts and the other things that are likely going to be attempted to be used to remove his utility in that Hall so they can gain control of that space. Now that is a Poison Cloud for Bridge, and it is going to be a quick A hit here. They're just going to run right through that first trap wire, and that's going to send King packing.
Yep, they clear it out. Just pulls back over towards defender's side under Bridge.
Look at Buzz's lurking mid.
Yeah, he is swinging all the way around, and he could absolutely catch some people off guard. Here's a rotation, and it's one and done. He's out of there. Headshots Bazzi, and that's a great way to kick it off here for DRX. TS now getting a couple hits in onto RB. Send some stray ones over towards the double doors. Doesn't find too much of a connection. Dart will spot. They know RB's tucked away in that cubby.
Oh, Stax is out in Narnia. He's going to try to come through mid doors, I guess.
He's going to try to rotate all the way around, but he needs to do it quickly. So they lose out on two players. RB and Zest now gone. Buzz taken out. Mako trying to hold things down. We'll find one. Stacks his entry. Gets him another. Seems like Mako maybe coming up with it. No! They just hold it! They get the defuse. Oh my goodness. DRX just got hundreds thieved.
Out, and Mako usually pretty good on those post plants. And Stacks just a little bit late, and this is great here from TS. Getting early Hall control with that kill onto Buzz really sets them up to kind of stall what DRX wants to do.
Yep. Just taking a couple more shots down there. Doesn't get a hit in. Sees that they're pushing forward. Oh, the trap wire buying time. King trying to, or TS rather, trying to hit with these no scopes, but he'll just rely on the shock dart at the end of it all. Get that kill, and it's just a meat grinder. Back over here at the cave exit onto the site. On SLA2ERS will pick up a flawless anti-eco.
Fire, but potentially a player at the long haul, but no trap wires placed initially, as you have to run up a little bit there for King to get the one place, so it is a bit ahead of where the previous one was. No utility out yet from the side of DRX to check on any of that right now. They sense that there might potentially be, because it's the bonus round, some kind of aggression, so they're taking it a bit slow.
Just keep it slowed down. King, camera set up just on the outside of the tunnel there.
Took it back.
Does get that little vision, doesn't throw out the dart.
You can see that this toxic screen, the commit here for the side of On SLA2ERS is A, of course, with 3 over there. And you're relying on Botsy with that Marshall, and he has been, at times, absolutely nuts with it. So you're happy to kind of put that trap wire there, give him a little bit of information, potentially set up a crossfire, but it's going to be smoked off on a nest. So that crossfire I was just about to mention from King cut off.
Bazzi just pulling back over to Archway, scopes in, and that's RB's head. Taken off, a great shot. That will slow them up. Creep around the back, dart gets cleared, doesn't get the pulse out onto anyone. Bazzi just watching that position, ready for him to push out, and oh, the double tap. Both go firing off, and TS is the one who claims the kill. It's out of bounds, and this is falling apart for DRX, who need to get this plant down. Stacks just now starting it. On the safe side of the pillar, they start pushing in. Zest pushes out a tunnel, but he cannot find a second kill. Buzz up close, will get one, needs to get a hell of a lot more than that. He does not now. It's all on Stacks. Swung out wide, turns to the side, gets one, but he can't pivot fast enough to take down his former teammate and King. Will get the defuse, and On SLA2ERS will keep the streak going.
Yeah, I mean, you can see that On SLA2ERS' methodology here is they are perfectly happy to fortify a site and force DRX over into Botsy's mark early from TS as well. Again, this is On SLA2ERS. You can tell they've really prepared, not just for this map, but for DRX in general. How their tendencies, how they want to play. Now they're going to try to cut off through mid again here with those sheriffs in hand.
God dead, seen. Swinging around, RB trying to get the hit, turns to the side, will find TS, follows up for a second shot.
Oh!
Kid Simba, they had him darted. Huge kills here for RB, and you mentioned it, sheriffs in hand, it's absolutely winnable. 3 members left, now Vandals picked up for Zest and Buzz, just need to hold off King and Bazzi.
just VCTKR things, man.
Yep.
But you already have the operator here for Bazzi, so he's got to be really, really cautious with this. He's going to shut the door to fake to try to bait somebody out. And now you got King trying to look with the camera. Up and over. Buzz going to set up a rendezvous for an exit. Oh, boy. That jiggle peek. Oh, we get spotted, though. That's dangerous.
Pulls back behind the container. Buzz finds King.
He's got to
Dart
go.
goes over, and yeah, Bazzi just has to hightail it out of here. And I thought maybe Buzz was going to swing around to try to get line of sight on him. He does not, so the operator will be retained, but it's a great thrifty here for DRX to finally get around on the board off the back of some fantastic shots from RB. Buzz will fall at the very end, but that's the only extra casualty that they will suffer.
Yeah, you probably this round if he's just going to gum up the front of B, try to force A, and it looks like there's a pretty heavy stack over towards A. Yeah, indeed. This is what Zumba wants to do. He's got that judge, and we've been talking about this. This guy is just an absolute wrecking ball in these situations like this, around these corners, on these 50-50s where, you know, he's probably going to get at least one of you, if not two, usually.
Well, Seekers will go out. They're hoping that one of them is going to latch on to Zumba, but it actually does not. They've all been cleared. But now creeping up. He's looking for a target. Should have seen where that fight was going from. Still lurking, still seeking somebody, and finally will find Buzz. Now tries to push forward. It's on top of Mako, but Zest is right there on his flank. Cuts him down. The pit will drop. Now they bring the spike forward. Last two members approaching from Archway. I mean, Goddead likely just going to sit back, see if Bazzi can find an opening kill, and then commit to the fight.
A little bit of time, but that toxic screen makes it pretty difficult for Bazzi, and he's looking for that pick to see if they can have any hope of getting through the defenses. It does not look like that is the case. So once again, it's going to have to be the operator save. See if they can maybe get an exit frag. But this is a good kind of change of pace here from DRX. You'd expect them to maybe try to work their way through to A, to try to do that kind of methodical, you know, clearing of space that DRX is capable of. But instead, they use the Seekers to try to get, like you said, to try to get the spot on the Zumba. They don't get it, but they don't care. They know that somebody's in back B. They know that based on the way those Seekers went, it's pretty unlikely that somebody was in Arches. So they can kind of guess that there's probably a 2-3 split there, and that they can
playing very nicely around it, seemingly just knowing Bazzi's tendencies, where he's going to be and where they need to not. See, Zest just going to get the lineup here. That's going to bounce into the back corner of B. As the dart goes all the way across.
Oh, Batsy.
Right onto the wall. And King will get pulsed there. Not dead. Starting to swing in up towards the wall. Gets into the back. There's the tripwire. And RB is completely caught. Nice little set play there. They pull the Hunter's Fury, find one. Buzz moving up, finds Goddead, but ends up getting taken down. A man advantage here for On SLA2ERS as they try to stop this momentum build from DRX and stabilize their economy.
Well, you can see they left Mako behind for the post plant to try to get those snake bites and other things. Now, finally, they're going to get that spot. They can't get the finish.
No, they can't. Tag him down low. TS holding on to one more dart. Sees two. String dart goes through. Zest just trying to locate the defenders here. Start pushing through the wall. King gets himself into the back. The decay will heal up. Stacks is holding close, and King is prepared for it. That's going to be the neural theft now. Set out. Play down to the back. Zest will be good for one before getting taken out. Mako, he's all the way back here, trying to buy some time with these lineups. Throws the bite. TS has moved up close, though. Gets the kill. King falls. TS gets him. He's lurking outside the window. He knows this setup. He knows where he's going to be. Well researched on the timings there, and On SLA2ERS get the defuse to go ahead and stretch the lead a little bit more. Up by
spot as well from Zest that helps clear a little bit of space with that recon dart. So that's a decent hit for DRX, but it's a better response from On SLA2ERS. And the whole time, Batsy just crept right through mid because it was just a straight B main push from DRX. He was left completely unchecked. He didn't do too much damage, but that gives a lot of information and space to the other team. A lot of safety, a lot of comfort in the way that they're able to approach that retake.
Oh, fragment down right at the doorway. Good reaction. Gets himself out to safety for a little bit longer there, but RB comes up with two. Stacks finds the third as they break into the A site. Plant now going to be going down, and I mean, once again, King and Bazzi. Not too much to be done here other than to hang back, see if they find anybody overextending. Try to get a punish and otherwise save the weapons.
Well, that's that kind of quintessential DRX fast A hit, right? You get RB to the door, you open the door, you know, he dashes in.
You get on the floor and everybody walks the dinosaur. That's a reference that none of our audience will get.
Oh my god. I get it though, because I am a dinosaur,
Yeah.
so you know, yeah.
Unless you're over the age of like 27 and used to go on internet forums, you might not get that one. But
yeah, that was a good one though. That's some real 80s right there. But regardless, that's, you know, you have stacks there for the flash. It's the flash and dash kind of set up from that door. You get 3 kills on the entry, and that's site taken. That's round over. That's DRX mostly a save, other than of course King and Botsy were able to keep their guns. Meanwhile, you know, a steady bankroll being picked up here by DRX in these last couple rounds. That's clear here for Botsy, so that recon dart, you know, from TS lets him know he can go ahead and push forward a little bit. The re-rotate's coming through. DRX saw something they didn't like, or just, you know, this could just be all part of the plan from the beginning.
I think their Bazzi senses are tingling. They've been doing such a good job of avoiding him.
Well, he's in mid.
Oh, he might just swing in time to spot somebody. He does, and he gets the hit. Very nicely done there. Sussed out by Bazzi. Finds one. Oh, it's going to be the wall lineup coming through from Mako to try to escort them out onto the site. Bazzi clearing out the drone. The dog goes forward to try to clear back Pyramid. Might have seen Zumba. Don't think he gets the stun. And RP taken down as he gets way too aggressive in the middle of the site here. Mako will clear out one, but King is lurking in the back. Trades that out very swiftly, and now DRX are in a bit of a pickle as Bazzi gets a great headshot onto Zest. It's all on stacks in a 1v3. 2 sheriffs and an op. Can he clear it? Darts are about to start flying his way. Pop flash around the corner. Spray comes out from God Dead, shifts over, but the dart eventually does land at his feet. TS gets the kill. They'll upgrade their weapons. And
DRX has suffered a lot of that at his hands. Now we have the Viper's Pit for Mako. Zest with a Hunter's Fury, Buzz with a Tour de Force, and the Blade Storm as well for RB. So a really good setup here, potentially post-plant for the side of DRX. They're going to cut off the A site. A dart out to check on top of the pillar, flash through, but RB hasn't found the space.
Fragment's going up, and this is crumbling down here. Stacks and RP both have been destroyed, but Buzz with a great little flick over to the side. Is he prepared? No, he is not. God Dead pushes back into Hall and catches him before he can ready his weapon. Now it's just Mako left. Knows that 3 are over on this side of the map. See how he decides to play this out here. Looks like maybe he wants to try to catch somebody off guard through the door, but I think it's been shut. It has been. He's going to creep all the way around the bridge.
What was that?
He was picking up his poison orb.
Oh, okay. Sounded like he dropped a nail.
He's got to hear this rotation. He can get Bazzi. He's not going to peek it? He does not peek it.
Oh man, he's trying to. Yeah.
Name of the game.
Yep.
Avoid Bazzi.
Yep. Absolutely the case. They have no idea.
He's trying to get a little bit more information. Goes ahead, gets that kill. Bazzi now going to have to start rotating back. Mako takes down the low HP Zumba. Poison orb set up. Bazzi's not going to have line of sight for a while. Mako with 2 bites. He can play this out at range. He's going to send the pit.
I think this is worth it. You need to stabilize this round. You absolutely can't throw this round at this point. And you know that he's got he had the operator. He's going to switch over to the Phantom, but, you know, make this as tough as possible here for Botsy. Ooh, he's going to walk right into his own smoke.
Poison orb comes up. This is so challenging for Bazzi. Either necessarily aiming at the other. Tap on the spike. Mako pushing up, and he doesn't register in time. Bazzi sees him out of the corner of his eye. He gets the kill, and the round is on SLA2ERS.
Ooh.
Oh, that barrel that comes about to whack him in the head. Moment knowing that they're down like that, but he still had 2 bites, did he not?
He did. Yes, you're right. You should snake it. Yeah, you should bite it.
You need to be throwing that down. I mean, slap one on the floor and then rotate back around the opposite side of the pyramid.
Yeah.
It'll buy you enough time, and at that point, you know, he's decayed all the way down. 1 tick of that poison, he'll be out of there.
Absolutely.
So it's just overall a misplay from Mako.
That's a good point. Early dart to check for Cypher utility, but it was actually the trap wires are placed at the door and over onto B, in towards the left side of B there. So that shock dart doesn't find anything, but you need to be using those to kind of keep things honest. And Blade Storm still for RB as he has now picked up an op of his own. He saw that. Take shots in there.
No idea that he was around.
Yeah, he's trying to bait a little bit. Now he's going to switch guns, as it looks like he's probably going to be on the entry. So leave Zest in the back with the operator of his own. Botsy holding the angle towards connector. And you're going to send out the Hound through there, the toxic screen, the typical one on the B side. See if they can get this done. That Hound
spotted him.
Yep.
Oh, dash forward, takes a bit of damage there. But RB doesn't check the back sight. Nice little lurk there from King. Finds that elimination. Now Buzz going to go down. Zest with the op will find some value. Dart into the corner though, makes it easy. Yes. Just gets the kill. They're going through, stack spotted, Flash is getting pushed. Goddead just starts charging forward. The blind, however, catches TS. Mako finds the kill. Just Goddead in a 1v2. This would utterly destroy DRX if he can come up with this clutch.
Got no utility. The knife's up in just a second, actually. I take it back. He's got a little bit of utility. But, yeah, Mako.
Playing ring around the rosy. He plays it well. He plays it out well this time around.
And a little, like you said, ring around the rosy there. Early flash out in the mid, a smoke to cover the double push up here. Botsy's got the knives!
He does, and he manages to find one, but Buzz is there to trade it out. Shut him down.
I thought that was going to be a double. I got hyped.
I think Bazzi might have thought it was going to be a double as well. But not to be.
He took RB out, though, so.
Well, I mean, obviously good value found. I mean, there's not a bad target to kill on the side of DRX.
No, it's true.
Anybody can take over a round, so you kill anybody, that's a good feeling. King playing from wall will find Buzz. After the healing head come through, and now the Hunter's Fury is out looking for Mako. Trying to get that follow-up tag. It's not going to connect, so now he can go back to planting.
Well, those Seekers tell you that they're only coming from one direction, so all eyes should be on Arches here. Yes, you spotted a couple great shots from Zest, but really, really nicely done here by DRX to get the plant down, to buy some time, some snake bites in the back. Ooh, that's a good trade for Zumba.
Gives them the evened up odds here. We know that Zest is going to be playing quite far back. Dart goes forward to interrupt, gets a little bit of damage out onto Zumba. Stacks, finds one, the swing around the side. Oh, catches him after the poison orb drops. The call will come through. TS, he knows that now he's in a bit of a 50-50. And he has no idea where Stacks is at. He will get that headshot, but he just doesn't have the time. He's going to have to just go ahead, exit on out, and keep his gun in hand. Well, both of the Sovas will be left standing at the end of the round, but DRX, they bring it close. This could very well end up being a 6-6. It's mostly about getting through this, because you see half armor and a judge there for Simba. Does have the pit, so not the worst buy, obviously. The armor, you would love to have a little bit more of it. We'll just use the pit right here at A.
Yeah, so it's clear all the way to the door for RB there. He's just watching it for now. The rest of DRX here, just waiting to see if maybe there's a lurk out of the pit. There is a trademark inside of the pit itself to give a little bit of information. Zumba hasn't pushed any farther forward. There is a quick 0 point to check from the side of On SLA2ERS into the mid by the pillar. Nobody home. So they know that likely there's nobody trying to get through mid doors or potentially trying to creep towards Nest right just yet on the side of DRX. So you can see TS is kind of drifting in that direction. He's going to hear that, though, knowing that they're coming through elbow. There's a guiding light.
Poison orb up over the top. Laying right on the front of the site. As Bazzi opens up with some martial shots. Takes quite a bit of damage in exchange and doesn't manage to land any himself. Now will fall. Buzz finishes the job. RB right up close, but King just charges through his own cyber cage. Just find one. It's a bloody mess here. On the site, it's now down to 3v3.
Look at this, you got double post plan here. You got Mako and Zest sitting in the back of this. Shock darts and snake bites for days.
Push out. Ooh, TS just snaps onto Stacks' head. Suddenly, this is looking a lot more doable for the side of On SLA2ERS.
Oh, and Hunter's Fury.
Advantage.
Yeah, forgot about that.
Yeah, Hunter's Fury is available. That's why TS is trying to rotate around. Catch Mako, but Mako strikes him down. The darts now go flying out on top of the bite. Goddead has to pull back. And the Hunter's Fury, you would suspect, should be able to just about guarantee this.
Yeah, I mean, they're trying with that bite. Oh, God, Mako playing with fire a bit for a second there, able to come through. And after he kills the last member, like he's got one that he shoots right from the door onto the back of the pillar, onto the default. He's got another that he can shoot from the pillar itself in mid. So you got to be pretty aware of some of these spots where, particularly Mako in the past, probably Zest today with what I'm seeing, he's probably pretty well prepared for these kind of things too, that you got to be able to clear those out. We see it time and time again that, you know, Mako has really, really good lineups on this map. Oh, this is just open, wide open here.
Yep. Let's get themselves forward. Trademark does go off, and it's just going to be a four-man send along the beach. Taking the scenic route, it's DRX. And Zumba starts moving forward to try to cut them off. The ping's coming down. He'll jump back through the window. Rotate over to get closer to the rest of the squad. Already TS eliminated.
Oh, Botsy's checking defender spawn here. Goddead right around the corner. See the push comes through.
Pop flashes out as they come charging into the site. They find two quick kills. Goddead off of this flank does manage to find at least one for them, but just like that, they just storm it. DRX will be able to take it away. Nice little pistol round win for them. Something that they've been lacking as of late is those pistol round victories, especially versus WGS.
Buzz just, you know, kind of waits it out, plays it patient. It's a full rotate. They avoid the camera since they go all the way deep into attacker side spawn. Let's see if RB can find any value. Yep.
Oh, yeah, he absolutely can. King just swings the corner after being spotted. He's perfectly poised to scoop up the kill. He's going to aggressively push, but now that he sees multiple members, he will go ahead and back away. You definitely don't want to re-peek Bazzi when he's got a Marshall in hand.
No, absolutely not. You did get the tailwind out of Batsy, though, so that's a pretty big win here already.
Yeah.
For the side of DRX. That exchange is like
no other utility, so.
Yeah, that exchange is really good for DRX in a lot of different ways. And Zumba is up on top of that thing. Oh, this is Buzz, actually. I'm sorry, Zumba's on the player cam. Yeah, we're watching the player cam of Zumba, but that was Buzz up there on top of that thing. Stax is doing a little reconnaissance. Dog's going to spot somebody over there in cannon. There's a rotate off of that. Botsy seeing if anybody's going to try to lurk through.
It's just not quite enough line of sight there. This Buzz playing back at the safer angle. Door now just going to be tapped. Zest says, okay.
Yep, they know.
Let me take care of this. Gets quite a bit of damage down onto TS, and this shock dart will kill. Bye.
It was so well handled there by Zest, just kind of sniffing out that they had got somebody deep. He might have heard something, I don't know, but regardless. Oh,
RB. Okay,
there
he's got the tailwind, but he does manage to kill. Gets the knife. And follows up for the third, and now it is just Bazzi comes jumping out into Mako's welcoming arms. DRX, they will go ahead, take the anti-eco, very cleanly done by them.
What's this one gonna look like? Right now, setting up with all that utility here in a lobby, it is looking like it could be a pretty fast hit.
In the shot that goes Stacks, hearing the drone, says, okay, can't really over-aggress into this position anymore. Tries to pull back, narrowly makes it behind the pyramid to safety. Mako with some covering fire. We'll find one. Goddead gets himself moved up, but he's down to 8. And Zest out from doors will be able to finish him off. RB with the blades out, finds one before taken out by TS. As TS will find a second. Suddenly, it is just Zest all on his lonesome. Low HP on these last few members. Gets TS. King scoops the spike. He's trying to take these little pot shots over at him. Drone's going to come through. The dart not going to connect. Just running it at him. Kind of surprised that King didn't just swing and try to kill him, but I guess that's what Zest is playing for.
I think that's what he was looking for. He's going to throw the camera. It gets taken down. And just waiting here. Plant is going to be popped.
Ooh.
That jiggle peek was deep.
That was a really bold one. Not too much HP separating these guys. It's all going to come down to the rifling at the end of it. Full jump peek there from Zest, and each and every one. It gets riskier and riskier. They're both out into the open. It's 24 HP remaining, but King will still get the kill. It's a bloody round. He expended everything there, so needs to try to stack up a little bit of something.
He's back to full. You're right, though. He is not able to get everything he would like out of that. He only has 2 cyber cages. So looks like a bit of a kind of the same thing we saw last time.
Buzz right here. Oh, over in the cupboard, but he does get taken down. Bazzi with a nice entry. Breaks open the site. Now they're going to have to try to play for the retake, but Goddead is still looking to go aggressive. RB with the off. Will find one. Stacks gets Goddead. RB gets his head taken off as he tries to swing around the pillar. Zumba dinked through the wall. Now darted. They come pushing through, and Stacks will get the execution. He's behind the box. He's taking damage. He tries to swing out. King and TS will shut him down, but Mako gets right up on top of the enemy Sova player. They find the kill, and King, full HP, gonna try to take this, but Mako says absolutely not. Strikes him down, and DRX will once again retake the lead of 2 rounds as Zest has a little bit of fun. They want to make sure they have the operator in their hands.
Yeah, Zest is kind of having a little bit of fun here today. We're not cutting that too close, are we? Absolutely not.
It's still got a couple seconds left there.
Definitely want to get the Viper's Pit. A couple big kills. You know, gets the dink through the logs onto Zumba. Just pushes right on top of it to make sure he's able to confirm the kill. Good response by King to shoot through the box. But look, at the end of the day, you just showed DRX the same look twice, and DRX was extremely prepared for it. And now, you know, you're on the back foot economically. King's the only one with enough money to get a rifle. Not looking good.
He does have it, but even then, down to 1,200. Not a great position to be in. Mako spotted.
Ooh.
Ooh. Just gonna back away.
That is playing with fire.
Manages to not get burned.
Look at where Stax is.
Oh! Yeah.
Okay, it was Stax. For a second there, I thought King had gotten that. I was like, what?
Sometimes when you cut cams right as somebody dies, it can be a little misleading. Got to figure out who gets it, but Buzz just mows down 2 of them. As he got a nice headshot there on a Stax, displacing him from the back of sight, but Zest is already joined in, waiting at the archway. Mako has moved his way over into tunnel. And without being able to find
he hit that shot.
Any other kills, yeah. I mean,
yeah, why not?
Those boxes might as well be made out of cardboard.
That's true. Well, I mean, with all of the utility in place, what are you going to do?
Spike is down. I mean,
yeah, exactly.
If he could get the orb, get the blade storm up, maybe go for it. He does get a nice little tap there onto RB to weaken him. Buzz can't confirm the kill, but Zest will. It's enough of a little lineup there around the edge of the cloud.
Doing a good job getting up in that angle. He can look down into elbow, and all hiding. They're avoiding utility here, so this is just a hiding spot, but I think it got sawed, and RB almost got a collapse.
I mean, I was going to say they should be grateful that he only gets 1. It's already a devastating start, though. I mean, Zumba. Oh, boy. This is him wishing that GodDead was playing Sky instead. Not to be. Bazzi now needs to go nuclear if they want to try to turn this around. He's pushing up. Buzz right around the corner. There's the headshot. Solid start. Let's see what else he's got for us. Updrafts up. Doesn't see anything. Zest peeked after it. He'd already dropped. They'll move over into A. The pit is still there. Drone moving forward. It's not going to get any line of sight at all onto Mako. So still is going to be a concern, but Bazzi finds another one. This is everything that On SLA2ERS needs and more. He's not going to be able to get a third, though. Stax takes the kill. He's wary about Halls. The spike's been dropped. Zumba gets Mako, though. Now his own pit comes up. 1 HP in a dream. Let's see if he can make it a reality. It's TS. He's wrapping around a bridge. Stax seemingly has no idea. Oh, well, now he does.
Still have Hunter's Fury for TS, but Zumba's going to get Stax.
Woo!
Get the round win. It's a little bit dicey. So ready for it. Good job all around here by On SLA2ERS, but a lot had to be committed into that round, and it was a must-win. So they're able to get that, keep themselves within 2. This one also very important economically. There's some money behind them, but you are investing in an operator. You are going to get Botsy. I mean, you got to put you got to put the big gun in the big hands of your best player. So
yeah,
let's see. Still have that Hunter's Fury as well for TS. So I'd like to see someone else have the spike. Hopefully he's going to drop it and is just, droning here to get it maybe a pick. Is he going to try to Hunter's Fury off that? No.
Aiden into the back to try to cut off Buzz. He'll take a tick of damage from it. Shifts to the side, but he wants to swing back around. Can't clear the knife, but the dart spots them. Little combo, but Buzz still pushes it, finds GodDead.
Oh,
and now Seth gets TS.
Oh, no.
Just like that, DRX have the advantage. Bazzi needs to find something, and there's a start. Op hit in onto Stax. Eliminates him, and King lurking over at A. He catches RB on the rotation. Absolutely massive play from him. As Mako is just backing up into Bazzi's gun barrel. Zest will finally push out to find the kill. It's he and Buzz versus King and Zumba.
Now you have a Hunter's Fury for Zest, so whenever they try to go for this plant, might do a little bait and switch on this. Oh, Buzz got Zumba though.
Yeah, and now there's just not going to be enough time
Yep.
to try to get this plant. Zest pushes into the cyber cage, gets King in the head, and DRX are one away from locking in OT. You know, have positive KDs at the end of this map, but
It's selfless,
just,
right?
Yeah, exactly. It's just selfless play. Everybody is working together. They have the common goal of getting this win, and they're executing on it.
Yeah, and they're always there to trade for each other. You know, that's the big thing is it's not somebody trying to make hero plays or pop off. It's everybody being disciplined in the right spots to cover. You know, you can see here, Stax is pushing up, and he's got RB to cover him. And there is going to be a camera there. Did it spot Stax? I think it did, because he's starting to move. Zest, now look at this. Zest right here. To make sure, in case there's any aggression on the spot of Stax, somebody's there to cover him. So again, it's the protocols in place for DRX that really make them shine in games like this.
Buzz back up top. King swinging around wide, seeing if he spots anybody. Dog gets sent out to go through the tunnel out into mid. If it sees anything, and RB sees Goddead, who is not having a whale of a time right now. It's been rough times here for the KO. Falls once more.
Ooh, did he see the head? Well, somebody did damage to Zumba.
Yeah. I think he saw the head.
I think he did. Uh-oh.
OTS, though. Push around the back. I mean, how does he just get the bridge for free
These
continuously?
These
now he's going to
lurks.
push back out, and he narrowly misses Zest. He's going to feel probably pretty upset with himself for not getting that kill.
TS has had some great lurks this year. He has been really on point with that. I will say that's something that's been really impressive. RB. Gonna take Zuma. Oh, Batsy. Dude, you can never count Batsy out with his Marshall.
Well, count out the amount of time he has left, and RB. Oh, he'll rub some dirt in the wound there for him as he finishes it. Will you who the next map is? And those two little dots.
Look at this.
Those
All
diamonds.
the information you could ever want is there.
Yep.
My favorite is when somebody comes in to the chat and who's like, who won the first map? And it's like, look underneath the scores. There's some little dots. So yeah, there's little diamonds there.
Now the best is, what region is this?
Oh my God. I don't know.
Floyd Mayweather, you can't read? Like, it's right there.
Yeah, DRX plays in NA now. Like, didn't you know?
Buzz, take it out. Actually, by the bite from Zumba. Zest just dancing around the Hunter's Fury. Goddead will swing the corner. Comes up with the kill. Mako manages to trade it back. 3-3. It must win around here for the side of On SLA2ERS, but TS is gone. It's just Zumba and King. Stax and RB. Stax swings out, finds King. Sorry, bud. His former teammate, and now they all leave it with Zumba. Guy has been so damn clutch for On SLA2ERS, but not here in this moment when they really need it. DRX will get this final defuse. They will get it 13-8 as they take away Breeze from their opponents, starting up this series 1-0.
Yeah, it's a solid defenders round from the side of On SLA2ERS, but it's an even better defenders round from the side of DRX. Great rotations, great timings, like you were talking about. You know, everybody doing their job, everybody in the right places at the right time.